Okay, good morning to you. All right. Well, let me pull up some other stuff here. We'll get to talking. Coffee with me. There we go. All right. And let's put an invite up. Anybody that wants to join. Hey, Darren. Good morning to you. We'll pin that. All right. So, oh my goodness, what a week. What a week. So, you got I got big coffee. It's big coffee. All right, so there is so many people to thank this week. First of all, the rescue team on Monday. The resort, good morning. I'm doing good. I'm getting better. So I'll thank Lake of the Woods, the EMT Dustin, and the Rocky Point Fire Department, the Metaflight, the hospital, everybody. Monday. It had to be really frustrating for the crew at the staff at the resort watching me out there and not being able to get me. Had to drive them crazy. It was driving me crazy as I floated, and I knew they couldn't come out and get me. So, hey, Stitch It. So let's see So I lost everything, but a lot of people stepped up on YouTube and Facebook and stuff, and I want to thank them all. My UK buds, they started a fund me, and then some other individual contributors. So I've ordered some new rods. They'll be coming in next week. And many people are sending me tackle to rebuild my fishing ability. So, and good morning, everybody. Darren and Stitch It. It's just, it's really an amazing thing. Brandon.
What's going on?
Hey, buddy. You're up. Well, actually, I'm up early. You're fine. But yeah, I feel like I've gone. My body this week has felt like it was in a heavyweight fight.
Oh yeah.
I guess the hypothermia really does a job on your internal organs, and so
I'm sure it does.
It did, and it just sort of it beat me up. I was in a lot of pain the last couple of days, so I feel better today. So
I mean, that's people, so yeah, it's pretty horrible.
Yeah, it was rough, but so I'm going to be, having the kayak fixed. Hey, Wharfdale.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be selling that.
Nice.
When it came down to
so hopefully that'll get you some good money to get a boat or something.
I hope so. It's really, in hindsight, it was. I think I broke the strut when I pulled up that underwater cable with my anchor because I muscled it up, and I think that's when I broke the strut. Holding on the and because I was fine up until then, and then after that, my kayak was really wonky. So, Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
I
I think
guess. I
that's
mean, I would say metal is probably a better idea than plastic.
yeah.
Definitely, I
Yeah.
think.
You know, you just don't know how strong or weak anything is until it breaks or doesn't.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
all
Have you been
ideas are
painting
good
any baits
ideas.
lately?
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Some
Oh
kokanee.
yeah, let's see some of them.
There's a kokanee.
Oh, that is so cool. I love
It's
that.
a glide bait. Glide bait.
Yeah,
So I just painted that last night, and then
that's awesome looking.
um, this one I went with a blue base, and it turned out really good with greens and golds. Really good looking bait.
Oh,
Um, so it's a square bill, and
yeah,
then this one. This one's got that holographic
oh,
foil in it.
it's like a gill.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So this one you can see that holographic foil in it,
yeah,
and
that's really cool.
this one's really this one's. So yeah, I've been. And then this one I just went kind of weird on and sort of a maroon with gold patterns. So for stained water, perhaps. But yeah, I mean, there's like 15 of them here that I painted. So I went. I got to get to painting because I need to build my baits up again. It's just oh, it's but yeah, I appreciate what you're
I
sending me.
actually just finished.
What's that?
I'm hoping you can catch some fish on it. Hopefully, I hope you.
You have a bad connection.
And
You're breaking up, Brandon.
like for some reason, the bait is not horrible. It's
You're
terrible.
you're you're breaking up. Oh, we lost him. I'll tell you, Brandon's a great young man, and
Both blacked out.
oh, here he is.
Oh, okay.
He's outside now.
It's pretty horrible Wi-Fi in there. And I actually just finished this big glide bait right here. It's got a brush tail on it and everything. I mean,
Oh yeah.
it's a big 10-incher. So I'm going to
Wow.
start painting this today. So maybe hopefully it'll turn out good. I'm not sure what.
We're losing you again.
Yeah, I'm just not going to go in there anymore. I got a new airbrush because my old one broke. So,
Oh no.
I mean, I go through airbrush needles thing. So I brought extra needles. So I'm gonna hit the road because I'm gonna go fish in a little while. So
Well, thank you very much for your support.
I think we're both breaking up now. Yep.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
Thank you for everything, buddy.
Thank you. All right. I'll see you later. Bye, chat.
This is Bello. Bello. Bello's my Norwegian forest cat. And you guys, Fishing the Southeast is Brandon's channel. And I will tell you that he is a great young man. He's sending me some baits and a reel. And just a good young man. He makes his own baits, his soft baits. He makes his own soft baits. And just a fantastic example for the youth. He's entrepreneurial. He is a big cat. Yep. He's a big cat. He's still growing. That's Bello. Yeah, Norwegian forest cats are big. The Maine Coon cat comes from that breed. And he's not heavy. He's only about 16 pounds. And he is but he's huge. He's just a big cat. So, but yeah, that's Bello. Great cat. I mean, they're super friendly, great family animals. Worth every penny if you ever buy one. So they're really good. Um, oh yeah. Well, Brandon's one of the people that and Daz and everybody. I mean, it's just Rich and Leo and Craig and all these people that have Tony Skates, Bobby Wasabi, Metal Jones, Dark Horse Tackle sending me some stuff. Um, Everybody has really stepped up. Red's Outpost. Uh, it's a I tell my kids, if you treat people good, good things happen. And you guys know that I contribute a lot of my time and effort and product to lots of different causes. I teach the kids, the youth locally, and um, it's really good to be appreciated and to see the love. It's there, but you just don't see it all the time. When I was out in the water on Monday, I was just um, everybody at the resort was running around. I was the main attraction for 40 minutes in the water, and everybody was scared and for me. So everybody there is a hero. Chris and Lorana, who were in the tandem kayak that paddled out to me and pulled me in. I mean, they saved my life. 10 more minutes out in the water, you guys know I would have died. And so you don't get to save somebody's life every day. You just don't. And Chris and Lauren did that day, and they deserve the credit. Uh, I mean, what happened was just a mechanical failure, and a mechanical failure caused me to go into the water. And it's just one of those things. It's like I tell people, it's like your tire blowing out on a curvy road. Uh, it's not your fault. It's just something that happens. So it was safe, and then it wasn't. So, but Chris and Lorana, they saved my life, and everybody else um, that were out there. It was uh, traumatic. I don't know how to put it, but we'll get my gear back, some of it. Well, we won't get any of my original gear back. We'll get new gear. I ordered a Shimano rod and reel combo, SLX rod and reel. That'll be my bait caster. I ordered a Lew's combo, rod and reel spinning. So that's a medium, and the SLX is medium heavy. And then what Brandon sent me in a reel, whatever that is, that'll be my ultralight with the Shimano Sensolite rod. So those will be my 3 rods. And that'll pretty much cover everything that I need. And so my rods and reels will be are taken care of. Then it's just a matter of, I'm sure with all the people that are sending me stuff, I'll have plenty of bait. And then it's just a matter of finding a new fishing platform. So next week I'll pick up my kayak from the shop, and it'll be fixed. We'll clean it up. We'll post it. And we'll sell my kayaks. I have another kayak too. So we're going to sell both my kayaks. We'll probably get, I don't know, if I'm fortunate, $1,000 for the two kayaks. Yeah, say 1,000, and then that money will go towards a boat, and then we just start saving up for a boat. I'm not a rich man, by no means, but uh, before I got the kayak, I had a Sea Eagle Foldcat 375. Now, the reason I got rid of it is because I had a van back then. I didn't have a truck. So it was an inflatable roll-up pontoon boat. Out on the water, the thing's stable as all get out. I mean, you can stand on the edge, even a big guy like me, and it wouldn't tip. And it was a fantastic little boat. So I'm really leaning towards the Foldcat 375 because I could pretty much leave it inflated and just throw it in the back of my truck. And then during the off season, just roll it up, and it takes up no room on my property. Which, I just have a house and yards and stuff. So I'm really leaning towards the Sea Eagle because that boat was 15 years old and as good as new. I mean, Sea Eagle inflatables are about as tough as you could possibly get. You can't poke a hole in it. Thing just goes over rocks and everything. Oh, yeah. I was thinking if you flipped out of the boat or just lost connection. Yeah, Stitch It. You're right. I was live. And when the video stopped, I was upside down in the water and in the water. Fortunately, one of the reasons I fish Lake of the Woods is one, I love the lake, but I'm never alone. So even when I'm the only one out on the lake, I stay within view of the lodge and the workers and stuff. And as soon as I flipped over, somebody saw that. And 911 was called right away. But the sheriff could not get a boat to me in time. The staff, came to the shore trying to figure out what do we do because they didn't have a boat. Also, because there's 4 feet of snow on the ground. There's no rentals out or anything. And so, yeah, I appreciate that. And yeah, it was that you saw it and you heard me talk about it. Something was wrong with my kayak. I was actually I just started paddling towards shore. Trying to figure out what was going on. I thought my kayak was taking in water, and because it just felt wrong. And but yeah, it was. I think because I had. I don't know what that means. I hate that thing. There's two outriggers. So the waves were coming this way. This outrigger broke. So it broke off. The other outrigger was pushed up by a wave, and that's what flipped me. All right, Des, take care. And that's what ended up flipping me. It wasn't that my kayak by itself was unstable. It's just that with an outrigger on it, it had leverage to push my entire kayak over when a wave came in. And if this outrigger would broken off, I would have been fine. But the other outrigger broke off, and it's just the way it all worked out. Like I said, it was just a weird thing that happened. Yeah, I couldn't breathe as soon as I hit the water. You guys know my horrible lung problems. I got oxygen and stuff, and as soon as that cold water hit my body, I just, you know, I started gasping for air, and that's what ended up, and that's what scared me more than anything. I know how to swim, but with my health, I couldn't. And in that sub 40-degree water, it was tough. Um, it has a cold water has a direct effect on your muscles, on your breathing, and but yeah, the resort was going crazy. Everybody's running around, and my son was watching, from the lodge, and but yeah, it was crazy and scary. I'm going to work this morning. I work there on Friday and Saturday, and but yeah, it's we just got to figure out what boat now. And like I said, I think I'm leaning towards the Foldcraft, getting the Foldcraft back. Um, like I said, the reason I don't didn't I got rid of it was just too much work setting it up. Unrolling it, building it, putting it in the water, then coming out, tearing it all down, rolling it up, and putting it inside the van. And it was just a lot of work. But with a truck, I don't have to worry about that. I could just pretty much leave it built and slide it out, slide it on. And that's where I think I'm going. I think that's what I'm going to do is the Sea Eagle. Sea Eagles, like I said, that thing was 15 years old and as good as new. Um, uh, it was just a great boat, really good boat. There is no way it could turn over without, a rogue wave and, something like that. So, but I would like to have a good motor on it, and so in a long battery, probably two batteries. So we'll do an electric, like a trolling motor on it, and I'll have two batteries on the the boat, so I never run out of power. So that's what I'm going to do, or a really long battery. So, uh, yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Lithium batteries last longer, but they cost so much. You know, well, I was rescued on the Sea Eagle once, but not because it was sinking or I was in the water. I just ran out of power, and then the lake just got crazy on me. But the lake was really tumultuous, on Upper Klamath. It still wouldn't tip over. So I was going to stay above water, and it does paddle pretty decently for a pontoon boat. Because I paddled it across Upper Klamath all by myself on oxygen. So it's doable. You just don't want to do it. So, like I said, two batteries. Um, but yeah, it's pretty much what we're doing. So, yes, I lost everybody. But everybody's just, there's a lot of love out there. Just a lot of love. I tell my kids, people want to be nice if you let them. So let them. Give them that opportunity. But I'll be going to work in 2 hours. Everybody will be happy to see me and chastise me, because that's what'll happen. Hopefully, they found a few of my tackle boxes floating to shore. That would be a nice surprise, but I don't expect it. I had 4 waterproof tackle boxes that should have stayed afloat out of all the boxes. And but like I said, I'm not expecting anything. I need to get new tackle boxes, just a few. I got a few here, so uh, oh my goodness, I haven't even seen if my fish finder works. But I think in the end we'll have a better setup. Take care, Stitch, and thank you for supporting the channel. Really appreciate it. And thanks for caring. And I worry a lot of people, my wife especially. And I don't. She doesn't deserve to be scared like that again. So we're not going to do it again. She won't have a reason to be scared anymore. So we're going to have a very safe vessel out there, and we're going to, I don't want anybody to be. I don't want me to scare people. I just don't want that to happen. I want you to laugh with me. I don't want you to be afraid that that when I'm going to kill myself. But I do have some really. I mean, I have to clear coat these, but absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful baits. Um, this is a spawning kokanee. Did a couple of those, and oh yeah, this one. This is actually paddletail jointed bait, shad. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bait. I took clear coats on it. It'll be real pretty. So, um, if you want, just go to my channel or my online store, terribleatfishing.com. If you want to support me, I'll be happy. Order a box, and I will put that box together and send it out to you, and that'll help. That will help. So you won't be disappointed with the box of baits that you get from me. Not at all. So, but yeah, nifty, huh? I'm almost back to normal physically. When you're out there, mentally, that's different. I take pretty good pride in being afraid of nothing. I pretty much can suck it up and push through anything. But now I'm afraid of something. And when I was in the water, I really, really thought I was going to die and drown. I don't like that idea. Drowning is a bad thing. Breathing in water, bad thing. So I don't want to do that to me. I don't want to do that to anybody I love and care about. So we are going to get a vessel when I can afford it. And we'll get that vessel, and we're just going to make sure that things darn near impossible to tip over. I mean, the Poseidon Adventure, that ship tipped over, but, rogue wave. But we're not going to put everybody through this again, including myself. Hey, Beverly. Yeah. Yeah. I'll get well. I'm getting much better now. But again, I think it's the mental aspect of it. I think it's the mental aspect of it. So it'll get me back on the water one way or another. Next month. Um, next month. We'll be on the water. Let the water warm up. Wait until other boats are on the a rental fleet, and this way, if I tip over, if that day ever happens again, somebody can come out in a boat and rescue me. Oh well, what can you do, right? What can you do? Hey, how you doing, Roblin? So, yeah, it's yeah, I had adventures this week. And yet another near-death experience. So I'm just tired, really tired. But we'll get out on the water. We'll do some bank fishing. We'll do some bank fishing, and um, just like the old days before before I got on the water. Just do bank fishing. It's going to be weird though. I'm so used to being out there, reading the water, seeing the contours of the bottom of the lake. Stay home. No. You know one thing about fishing, and my wife knows this too, is that fishing is there's a catharsis that happens with fishing. When you're out on the water, mentally you're refreshed. And the horse bucked me off on Monday. I need to get back on that horse. But at the same time, when you're sitting out on the water, there really is a zen atmosphere. Are you watching from Singapore? Well, hi. I'm not going to stay home. But see, when you're out on the water, there's a relaxation that happens. Being in nature is healthy for you mentally. Although Monday it was unhealthy for me physically. Things can happen. You could cross the street in front of your house and get hit. I mean, anything can happen. Singapore, same thing. So, I will be, if support, you can support me by buying my lures, although I don't send to Singapore. Um, but uh, I mean, there's a lot of people are supporting me, and you guys should be very proud that you're part of a community that cares about each other. It's something that doesn't happen too often anymore. The world has become very self-centered, selfish, and cynical, um, and that's why I do what I do. And when I need your help, people came to help. So that support continues. I still need some. Tony. And Tony is another one, Sharksmith Angling. And thank you, Tony. They started the Fund Me page, and they've been fantastic. But again, one of those things, Tony is involved in a hospital charity event that, I made a beautiful bait for, which you should get anytime. You know what it's like when they send something to England. Um, and when you do good things for people, good people come to help you. And Tony is a good example of that, a very good example of that. And um, when we, this week's been rough, physically and mentally on me. and mentally for everybody who knows me. Um, it's been a tough week. It has been a very, very tough week. I'll go to work today, and like I said, get hugs and get slapped, probably, because everybody was so worried, and people don't like to be worried. So we'll figure it out. Like I said, I'm really leaning to because I've owned a Foldcraft before, the Sea Eagle Foldcraft, and I know how stable it is and how tough it is. Um, like I said, that thing was 15 years old, as good as new, never had a hole in it. I mean, I don't know how, Sea Eagle double stitches and has this really thick hide on it. I mean, you couldn't put a hole in this thing without really taking a sharp knife and stabbing it. Um, so, I mean, a hook isn't going to do it, that's for sure. But, but yeah, I was happy with the Foldcraft. So we'll see. We'll see if I get another one or not. But I'm leaning that way. Thanks, Tony. Thank you. Yeah, we'll get. Like I said, I got 3 rods, which is ultralight, medium, medium, heavy. With the people that have supported me, I ordered those, and in a week or two, I'll have my rod quiver, with those 3. And that's pretty much all a man needs. Um, man needs really only one, a medium, medium, heavy. But with all these baits, I have to test them, and it's part of the job, that I've started. Um, and so with those 3, I'll be fine. And then a lot of people are sending me tackle, and now it's just a matter of finding a boat. Now it's just a matter of finding something to sit on. Hey, Joe. No, I got reels. Like I said, I ordered a Shimano combo SLX, and the reel is an SLX XT, and that'll be a medium heavy. And then I ordered a Lose combo, $99 combo, medium, and a spinning rod. And then Brandon sending me a reel, an ultralight reel, and I ordered a Shimano Sensolite, which I owned one of those before. Pretty affordable rod, but it's ultralight. So I ordered one of those. So those are the 3 that I'll have. And um, I don't know what reel that Brandon sent me, but he did send me a reel. And so we'll see what all that is. And I just need to order. Well, actually, with baits and stuff, I don't think I need to order anything because a lot of people are sending me baits. And we'll see what comes in the mail the next week. Is kind of fun to be excited and to be surprised. So it'll be, I've got, I just got done painting 15 of them yesterday, and I need to paint another 15 and another 15 and another 15, and I just got to paint a whole lot of baits. Yeah, well, what you guys are sending me is going to help me buy a boat. The UK fund is going to help me buy a boat. I will sell my kayaks, and that'll go towards the boat. My PayPal account, everything. A boat, like I said, will run about $2,500 for a boat, motor, new fish finder. Um, But yeah, it'll run about $2,500. I think that's what this 2,700. That's with a gas engine, a Honda. Yeah, I'll probably do something like that. I mean, nice thing about gas engines, a little more maintenance, but as long as you got gas, you're not going to run out. So, with that, so $3,000 that's pretty much what I was thinking. So 3,000. That's a lot of money. So 1,000, maybe 1,500. If we can get you at the 500 pounds that you guys are shooting for, which is about 500 and what, $80 US, $1,000, or it's probably $600 US, and then so that gets me more than halfway there. Um, and then my budget, I've talked to my wife about a budget, about what's allowable for me to spend on it. So, like I said, and I think in another month, we might be able to get me back on the water. In the meantime, we're fishing from the shore. Ah, boy, I'm going to miss the water. I'm going to really miss the water. So, but anyway, coffee. Lots of coffee. I love coffee. I have tea too. I have British tea. Where is it? It's here someplace. It's up there. So, all right, guys. All right. But yeah, thank you. I will. I'll send it to you, Tony. I'll send you my bank account number. Yeah, I want to thank you guys so much. It's just, hopefully we can get that 500 pounds. More is better, which would make my wife happy. uh, I don't know. I love you, brother. I really do. I love all the guys out here. It's just, I tell my friends, I've cheated death 5 times in 7 years. I look back on my life. I'm proud of my children. I'm happy to have found my wife. And I think I've left a positive footprint on this earth. So, in the end, whenever that happens, I'm happy. So, yeah, I hope it gets bigger. I hope it does. I hope it does. More would help me a lot more. But anything's, I mean, even at the 170 we've got now, I mean, it's just wonderful. So, but I will, I'll see you guys probably in a few days, and stop in everybody's live, say hi. And, oh, Rich is here. I'm doing better. Yesterday was very painful, but today I feel good. So, like I said, it's sort of like going through a prize fight with hidden bruises. My whole body was just beat up inside, and it hurt. So, I feel better today, so I'm going to work. Going to work. And like I said, they'll hug me and yell at me all at the same time. They'll all tell me the same thing. Don't ever do that again. We can't handle it. So, um, but yeah, so I figured about 3,000 for a new vessel, and I might give it about 1,000 for the 2 kayaks, and whatever we can raise. As soon, I think 3,000 would pretty much do it. Get me back on the water with something that is extremely stable. With a gas engine. Gas engine would be preferred because it'll get me to and fro without worrying about battery life. And a good battery is expensive. You get a 100 amp hour lithium battery, that's $800 or $900 just for the battery. You're not counting the engine, the motor, which would be $250. So that's the same price as a Honda 2.5 horsepower engine. So, I mean, it's kind of silly to just, I don't know. So I just do something like that. And new fish finder and everything. It's just, it'll run about 3. So, but anyway, maybe 3.5. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe not gas. I don't know. So much going through my head. But I think I like the Foldcraft. Yeah, I will. Well, I was down. I'm still scared. But it's I'm really mad at myself for losing everything. And the worst of it, I mean, all the other stuff is being replaced. But the gift my son gave me for our anniversary, it's lost. Out of everything I lost in the boat, it was that one. That was the one thing I lost that it's irreplaceable. So, anyway, I love you guys. You guys know that. If you guys need me, I'm there. And I'm glad you're there when I need you. So, I will sign off and check on my son. He's been throwing up the last 2 days. And we'll see how he's doing. So he's slept out in the living room, and poor kid, he's just been throwing up a lot. So take care, everybody. Love you all.